Hey guys, how's it going? I've got your weekend warrior workout here. If you're going to join me, make sure you're wearing some comfortable clothes and you want to be wearing running shoes as well. I'll show you the exercises before we actually start so you know what they look like, and I'll also give you some alternatives if you don't want to do any impact. It's going to be 3 sets in total. You're going to do 30 seconds of each exercise. And we're going to have about a 10-second transition time between the exercises, so a 10-second break between the exercises. We're going to get warmed up first. So if you are joining me, make sure that you are dressed for it. And you're going to get up and we're going to start moving around. So just side to side, reaching up. Just want to get your body moving a bit before you do your workout so you don't injure yourself. So it doesn't hurt. You do a heel dig, sitting your hips back, and your glutes nice and warm. And we're going to go into some high knees. Just get the heart rate up a little bit, feeling a little bit of warmth in the body. And then taking these high knees, you're going to circle the legs. So what this does is it kind of loosens up and opens up the hips. So really important. We'll do some hamstring curls. Nice big reach with the arms. You want to get the upper body warmed up as well. And then just jog it on the spot. Just get the heart rate up just a little tiny bit more before we start. And then we'll just do some nice shoulder openers as well. So the exercises. The first one is called a suicide tap down. So all it is a side lunge, a little hop, and a side lunge. So notice my stationary leg is staying straight. I'm touching the floor, but you don't have to touch the floor if you don't want to. And if you don't want to do impact, you don't do that little hop in between. The next exercise is going to be a lunge to a knee drive. It's going to lunge back and then drive the knee up. Okay, if you don't want to jump, you don't have to. If you want to make this a little bit bigger, come down to the floor, touch the floor, drive the knee up, touch the floor, drive the knee up. We do that on one side, we do it on the other side. And the next exercise is going to be a V-sit with a punch. So make sure you're sitting nice and tall, abs are tight, in a punch side to side. So not just reach and twist, you're actually going to punch, a little force behind it. It's going to use a little bit more of your obliques. And then the last exercise is going to be mountain climbers. And if you don't like high impact, you don't do high impact. So those are all the exercises, 30 seconds each, 10 seconds to transition to the next one, 3 sets, and then that's it. So feeling a little bit warmer, so get this jacket off. And I think we are ready to go. I'm going to start my timer here so I don't lose track. All right, so starting with the suicide tap downs, here we go. Tap down, over to the other side. Nice and light on your feet. Make sure you are sending your hips back. Weight goes through the heel of the bent leg so that you are not feeling this in your knees. You should be feeling that heart rate coming up a little bit. We've got 10 more seconds here. Make sure you're keeping your abs tight. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep your feet moving, heart rates come up a little bit. Next exercise is that lunge to knee drive. In 3, 2, here we go. Lunge down, knee up, knee up. So remember, you don't have to jump if you don't want to. You could touch the floor if you want to. It's going to make the move bigger. It's going to make your heart rate come up more. You're going to feel a little bit more of a burn in that leg. Make sure you're sending the weight through the heel, sticking your butt back. Got 8 more seconds. Keep your abs tight. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep your feet moving. Heart rate's up high. You don't want to just stop moving when your heart rate's up. You're going to get dizzy if you do that. All right, you're going to do that on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Lunge back, knee up. Option. touching the floor. Really drive the knee up. If you are jumping, make sure you are landing softly. Weight goes back through the heel. Make sure your abs are tight. Breathe big. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your feet moving. We're going to be coming down to the floor. So coming down to the floor. Nice and tall, V-sit, and punch, punch, punch. So remember, you want to put a little force behind that punch. It's going to make you use your abdominals a little bit more. Keep pulling your abs in super tight, guys. If you start to feel it in your back, take a break. Coming into the last 10 seconds. Breathe big. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, mountain climbers. Hands are under the shoulders, abs tight. 3, 2, here we go, mountain climbers. Remember, you don't have to do impact. You can go without impact. Important thing is that your abs are tight, so you are supporting your back. You should have a little softness to the elbows, so you're not locking that joint. Last 10 seconds. Make sure you're keeping your butt down. You're not piking up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Round 1 is done. We're going into round 2. Ready to go in 5, 3, 2, 1. Suicide tap down. Nice and light on your feet. Send your hips back. Give you a little side view of that. So stick your butt out. Weight goes through the heel. Make sure you're keeping it out of your knees. Keep going, keep breathing. You got 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your feet moving. Lunge to a knee drive. Coming up next. I'm going to show you from the side. 3, 2, 1. Lunge, knee drive. Option, touch the floor. Notice I'm still keeping my hips back, weight through the heel. Knee is not going over the toes. Okay, really important to protect your knees. All right, last 10. Drive it up, big energy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move your feet, don't stop. Getting ready to do the other side. In 3, 2, here we go. Get down low, up. Big, big breathing, you guys. Big inhale, big exhale. Heart rate's going up. You're feeling that leg. It's good, it's a good pain, a good burn. If you're feeling it in your joints, take a break. Last 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your feet moving. Come down to the floor. Sitting back into your V-sit, nice and tall, and go, punch. Make sure you're breathing. Abs pulled in tight. You're starting to feel it in your hip flexors of your back. Come out of it. Good job, you guys. We have 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, getting ready for it. Come on up, abs tight. Here we go now. Elbows soft, have your hands under your shoulders. So in other words, you don't want to be back here with your butt up. That's going to be hard on your low back. You want to be here, nice and stable. Abs are tight. You are breathing. Hang in there. 10 more seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have one more round to go, guys. Last round. Best one. 3, 2, suicide tap down. If you're feeling low, little hop, down, abs tight. So as you get more and more fatigued, things are gonna start to fall apart a bit. Don't let it happen. If it does, take a break. 15 seconds. Last 10. Almost there, hang on. 5, 3, 2, 1. Legs moving. Lunge to a knee drive is the next one. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lunge down, knee up. Drive it up. Send those hips back. Weight through the heel. You should not be feeling this in the knees, you guys. If you are, take a break. Halfway. Keep breathing. Hang on. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs moving. Keep them moving. Don't stop. If your heart rate's high and you stop, you're going to get dizzy. 3, 2, other side. Let's go. Get down low. Drive up. Send your hips back. There it is. Big, big breathing. Heart rate should be high. We got about 10 more seconds to go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet moving. We're going to be coming down to the ground. Come on down. Sit back, lift the chest, and punch. Keep lifting the chest. Look towards the ceiling. It'll help to keep you tall. You don't want to collapse in. You want to be up. Halfway there. Punch. Put some force behind that punch. You got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, you guys, mountain climbers. Get ready, hands are under shoulders. Soften the elbows. Lift up and go. Last 30. Abs tight, keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Don't let your body move back. Abs are tight. You are breathing. You got 15 seconds. This is it, this is it. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You did it, you guys. Awesome, awesome work. We're gonna cool it down. So on your feet, just move side to side. You're gonna let the heart rate settle a little bit. A little sweaty from that. It's good stuff. Let's do some arm circles. So if you did the workout, make sure you're doing the cool down with me too. You have to cool down, you have to stretch so that you don't injure yourself and you help your body start to recover. It's really important. If you're always beating yourself up, working super hard in the gym and not getting the proper recovery, you're not going to get the results that you want. Recovery is so important. So we're going to come down to the ground, lie on your back, bring your knees into your chest, circle around in one direction. Let your low back relax as much as you can here, so you're getting a gentle stretch for that low back. Switch directions. Good. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. So top leg is straight, bottom leg can be bent or straight. It's up to you. Gently pull until you feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. Okay, make sure the leg is straight. If you're pulling and it's bent, you got to let that stretch go a bit until you can get a straight leg. and it should feel nice. Don't overstretch. Nice deep breathing. And release that. Switch sides, same stretch on the other leg. Bottom leg be bent or straight, top leg needs to be straight. So you're getting a good hamstring stretch. If it's bending, that just means that your hamstrings are a little bit tight, so you need to ease up on the stretch until the leg is straight. And then as you work on your stretching, you'll gain more flexibility. So same as working a muscle. When you work a muscle, it gets stronger. When you work your flexibility, you get better at your flexibility. And let that go. Cross one ankle over the other leg, and then pull that other leg towards you, feeling a stretch in your glutes. So your glutes, that's your butt. You want to stretch those out. If you've got chronically tight glutes, chances are you're going to start feeling that in your low back. So make sure that you are stretching. Stretching is so important. So one thing that most people usually skip out on because they think, oh, stretching, I don't need to stretch. But it does so much for your body. You need to do it. Release. Cross the other leg over. Pull it towards you. Nice stretch in the glutes. And this is actually a stretch that you could do sitting up. So when you're sitting up on your chair, on the couch, or whatever, cross one leg over the other one, and then press out gently on the outer knee, and that'll give you a good glute stretch. And I recommend doing this one multiple times per day because we do tend to have tighter glutes. Release that. Rolling onto your side. Grab your top ankle, pull your heel up towards your glutes to stretch out the quadriceps. So we're stretching out this muscle here. If this doesn't feel like a good enough stretch, you can try staggering your legs and then pushing your hip forward, which is going to get a little more hip flexor and a little deeper into that quad. Should be feeling a nice stretch there. And we're going to switch over to the other side, switch legs. So as I said, stretching is so important. So if you go out for a run or go out for a bike ride, when you get home, do your stretches. If you don't have a lot of time, just focus on the muscle groups that you work, stretch them out well, and then let your body start that recovery phase. If you're not stretching, I can almost guarantee you're going to end up with an injury sooner or later. You gotta stretch those muscles out. Release that. Soles of your feet together, drop your knees out to the side. This is stretching the inner thigh. If this is too intense, bring the feet further forward for a less intense stretch, or you could do one side at a time. So depending on your flexibility and what feels good for you. So again, stretching feels good. If you are feeling pain in your stretches, either your positioning is wrong or you've gone too far. So if you're doing stretches and you're making that painful face, you need to fix that. Or if you notice all of a sudden you're holding your breath, usually means you've just gone a little too far with the stretch. You need to ease up on it. Listen to your body. Let go. Round out through the upper back. Let your chin drop. Separate the shoulder blades. So even if you didn't do the workout with me, you could do the stretches with me because we can all use extra stretching. And then open up the chest. So clasp your hands behind your back. Or if you want to, put your hands on the floor, open up the chest, bend the elbows a little bit to intensify that stretch. You're going to feel that in the front of the shoulders as well, which is really nice because a lot of us are very, very tight in the front of our shoulders. So this is another stretch that you could do multiple times throughout the day. And then that's it, you guys. That's your workout. So hopefully some of you did it. If not, that's fine. If you have any questions or if you want more instruction on the workout, send me a message and I can do that for you. Let's see who's on here. Hey Rodney, how's it going? Hi Kimmy. Hi LaDonna. Good to see you guys. Glad that you guys got to join me. So I gotta go. I have some stuff I need to get done, and I'm feeling awesome now because I just did a workout. So that's the other thing about doing a workout. It gives you that energy to go and do the rest of the stuff that you have to do. So enjoy your weekend. I will see you again soon.